Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter, and we are
Leading
set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 2.
First pitch of the AB on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2 balls and a strike to count. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, number 11. Pitch out, nothing doing. Fouled away. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here comes the 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one yanked just foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Popped him up. Choi is there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Dwight Gooden gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping in next, Austin Meadows. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
The designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
First offering, just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road. One of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
289 is the average coming in. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Kendall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A bouncer to the left side. Adams scoops it up over to first, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And we'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Fly ball into straightaway left. Canseco is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And It's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Willy Adams.
Base is empty, 2 away, and up next will be Willy Adams. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit in the air to right field. Raines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Next to stand in is Derek Jeter. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 0-2 pitch fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So now into the box is Bernie Williams. He singled first time up. Now here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting 8.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. In there, and it's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Francisco Mejia. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Another 0-2 coming. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Kendall gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, number 11, singled in his last at-bat.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. The pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Canseco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back. Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder, and he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes a left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandi Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandi Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
2-0. Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Austin Meadows. Yes, he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And it's quickly 0-2. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone!
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The batter, number 8, second
Stepping
baseman,
in now, Brandon Wow. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Randy.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Now here's the first offering.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4 and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Ray.
First pitch of the AB now. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
At the plate now, Jason Kendall. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now it'll be Wade Boggs. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. The pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Rousseau is there, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-0. And now, Willy Adams as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Willy Adams.
First delivery to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. High and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man
No one on
Choi.
with one down, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. In there at the knees, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Range is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
So stepping in is Michael Brasso. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And now here is Derek Jeter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Bernie Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. Now here it comes. Swinging a looper to left. Adams ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in next, number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Mejia.
That evens it up 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Williams is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Joey Wendell digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Wendell.
First pitch of the AB on its way. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The batter, number 2.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Yandi Diaz, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yandi Diaz goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Austin Meadows will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're up 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So next to hit is Jose Canseco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
I really can't believe that the umpire is letting him stick around here. That's the 4th hitter he's plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy out of the game before he hurts someone.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. At the plate, Cecil Fielder back up the middle. One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. So here is Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
No hits to this point. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 2-0. Red.
Leading off the right fielder, Ray.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Diego Castillo takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. So now to the plate, Jason Kendall popped up, and no one will get this one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Kendall leads off second with one gone in the inning. Two and one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 2.
Next up, Derek Jeter, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now here's the first offering.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Second and third here, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a pop-up now. Adams over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Alfonso Soriano has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. First pitch on the way.
The first baseman,
Ji-Man Choi, is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Now playing third base, number 12, Alfonso Soriano.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
The third baseman.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Michael Brasso comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Now the first pitch. Francisco Mejia stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
70, Nick Anderson.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 11 as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Next, it'll be Jose Canseco. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First offering.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0.